Hi friends and dear students, you have understood that this video is going to be discussed on interpellation. My name is Dal Chakraborty and welcome to my channel Pegasus. So in my previous lecture I had ended with that ideology is a kind of material practice. It is a mode of material practice, a kind of rituals. That's why Althusser argues that there is no practice except ideology. Meaning all the practices, all the rituals and social actions are somehow associated with some kind of ideologies. Now think, in a society there is only some belief systems, there is only some ideologies, but there were no people to believe in those ideologies. There is no one to accept that belief system, to accept that ideology. Then what will be the value of those ideologies? What will be the accessibility of those belief systems? Nothing. So ideologies are nothing without the believers. If there is no believer, ideology will be useless. The belief systems, the practices will be useless. That's why Althusser argues there is no ideologies except by the subject and for the subjects. In short, ideologies is nothing without the believers. The belief system is nothing without the believers, meaning the subject. So this subject can be of two types. One is the subject who is believing in that ideology, and the subject with a capital S in the beginning is someone who is creating that ideology. And this is the main point of Althusser's theory of interpellation. While talking about subject, Althusser argues that all the individuals, you and I, are always already subjects. When a child is born, the child has become a subject. When we are stating that, oh, it is a boy, oh, it is a girl, so that child has become a subject to the ideology of sexuality, the ideology of the concept of the gender, the social gender. Then when the child is entering into the educational sectors, they are stated to sit in their rows. The girl will sit in their row, the boys will sit in their rows. In fact, I have seen some of the pages of some books and I have shocked that there is written what are the works of a father. The father will work in the factory, the father will work and in a professional sector, he will earn money. And what is the working of a mother? The mother will do the workings of the home, the household duties, take care of the children, take care of the parents, she will cook. I have sought, and these actually teachings which is projected here are taught at the very early stage of the mind of the little learners. This is also a kind of interpellation and a patriarchal interpellation. So when we are studying, that is also a ritual, a practice, a social action. In that social action, we are interpellated. So this writer is trying to create a kind of patriarchal ideology within the mind of the little learners. Not only that, when you are going to a church or a temple or a mosque, there are some priests, there are some religious gurus who are there to idealize you, to make you subject before the God. In these ways, we are already subjects. We are already subjects from our early stage of lives, in different stages. But Althusser argues that ideology as a structure makes us subject through interpellation. What is interpellation? Here Althusser states that interpellation is actually coming from the word appellation, which means a name. Here to Althusser, interpellation is a kind of a hailing, H-A-I-L-I-N-G. And when A policeman, suppose for example, and this example is also given by Althusser in that essay Ideology and Ideological State Apparatuses. In that essay, Althusser gives us this example that a policeman is calling or addressing a person, hey you there. And when that man turns his face towards the police officer and asks, me? You mean me? And the police officer says, yes, it is you. Then you have become a subject to the ideology of the democracy, the ideology of the law. This is what is called interpellation. That's why Althusser argues that ideology, all types of ideologies help or interpellate the concrete individuals into concrete subjects. And that's why he is emphasizing the fact that ideology is acting or functioning in a way that it transforms the individual into a subject or subjects. And that is why from our very childhood we started to be subjected. When we for the first time started to speak in a particular language, we have become subject to that language. When we started to take the name of a particular god, we started to be interpellated by that religion. When we started to talk about a particular government, a particular power, rule, and we started to be subjected by that ideology. And this continues. This process of interpellation continues. This system of mode of transformation from an individual to a subject continues. And we have become interpellated. So in our unconscious level, this system of transformation is continuing from our childhood to our mature time. And we have become the subject to the dominant ideologies of a state. And we have to say that we are living in a capitalist regime, and that's why we are under the ideologies of the capitalist ideology, the capitalism. The dominant ideology is capitalist ideology, and we are under that ideology. We have become the subject of the capitalist ideology. We have to understand that. So when I will say that please subscribe my channel, and when you will touch the subscribe button, you are also interpellated by me. You are also a subject to me. Thank you.